Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhara Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhara Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Yasodanandana Raja Yasodanandana Raja Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhara Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradhara Yasodanandana Raja Janardana Yasodanandana Raja Janardana Yasodanandana Raja Janardana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Jaya Radha Madana Mohan Radha Madana Mohan Shama Sundar, Radha Shama Sundar, Sri Radha. Jaya Radha, Jaya Lalita Visakha, Lalita Visakha, Lalita Visakha, Jaya Lalita Visakha. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Vidaigo Sitana Premanande. Only in Vrindavan, flowers are very fragrant. In America, when they offer something to the Lord, they have to spray some fragrance so that it will have fragrance. But here, natural. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Kṛṣṇa Prasthāna Putale Śrimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Tanam Prabhupada Satyanya Prakashana Tiracha Pracharam Krivashari Bhagavat Padai Teman Maha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Kṛṣṇa Prasthāya Bhutale Śrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatare Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnana Salakaya Chaksurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Parakamala Shri Gurun Vaishnavaṁscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabhadotam Parijana Sahitam Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Kṛṣṇa Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakam Vitamscha He Kṛṣṇa Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanispari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Jai Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Ghora Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Saman Bonam, Chapter 83. Draupadi meets the queens of Kṛṣṇa. We have a series of verses reading today from text 29 till text 32. Yes? Yes? See, we're halfway, the end of the fifth or the fourth part of the 10th canto. That means we're getting closer to the pastimes of Lord Kṛṣṇa, especially here in Dwarka. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I'm just going to read up to 32 and then we can all recite text 32. Unnīya vaktram uru-kuntala-kuṇḍala-tviḍ gaṇḍa-sthalam śiśira-hāsa-kaṭākṣa-mokṣaiḥ rājño nirīkṣya paritaḥ śanakair murārer aṁse nurakta-hṛdayā nidadhe sva-mālām. I lifted my face, which was encircled by my abundant locks of effulgence, from the glow of my earrings reflected from my cheeks. Smiling coolly, I glanced about. Then, looking around at all the kings, I slowly placed the necklace on the shoulder of Murārer, who had captured my heart. So this is statement coming from Lakshman. She is one of the 8 principal queens of Dwarka. She's the 8th. She's the last one. Even though Lord Krishna has 16,108 queens, but there are 8 main queens in Dwarka, and she's one of them. Tavan midanga pataha sankabere anakadaya ninedur natanartakyo nanritur gayak jaghu. Just then there were loud sounds of conchs and midanga, pataha, beri, and anaka drums, as well as other instruments. Men and women began to dance, and singers began to sing. It's a big celebration, very jubilant, very joyous, now that she was determined, Lakshmanji, she was determined to have Krishna as her husband. That is what is called Swayamvar. We'll tell more about that later on. Ibang brite bhagavate maye sinipa yutapa nasehire yagnya seni spardantorit chayantura chayatura. The leading kings there could not tolerate. The leading kings there could not tolerate my having chosen the Supreme Personality of Godhead. O Draupadi, burning with lust, they became quarrelsome. Purport. Srila Sridhar Swami comments that the contamination of lust led the kings to quarrel foolishly with the Lord even after seeing His supreme power. So yes, everyone, all of these kings, they started to fight amongst each other. Not just due to contamination of lust, but also out of envy. Because everyone wants to be the husband of Lakshmana, but they cannot do anything. Therefore, they started to quarrel foolishly with the Lord and amongst each other. After seeing the Lord's valor, power. Text 32. So everyone may please respond after me. Mang tabadratang aropya hayaratna chatutastayam sang saringang unnīya sanadhas tastau ajau chaturbhuja mang tavadratham aropya hayaratna chatustayam sarangam udamyam yasanadha tastau ajau chaturbhuja. Somebody else? Mamam tavad aramam aropya hayaratna chatustayam sarangam udyamyam sanadhas. Mataji's. Mataji's. Mam, me. Tavat, at that point. Ratham, on the chariot. Aropya, lifting. Haya, of horses. Ratna, gems. Chatustayam, having four. Sangham, his bow, named Shranga. Udyamya, readying. Sanadha, putting on his armor. Tastau, he stood. Ajau, on the battleground. Chatu, four. Bhuja, with arms. Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada K. The Lord then placed me on his chariot, drawn by four most excellent horses. Donning his armor and readying his bow, Shanga, he stood on the chariot, and there on the battleground he manifested his four arms. Purport. With two of his four arms, according to Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti, Lord Kṛṣṇa embraced his bride, and with the other two he held his bow and arrows. Mangtabharatang arupya hayaratna chatustayam sarangam udhyamya sanadhas tastau ajau chaturbhuja. So how is it that Lord Kṛṣṇa here has four arms? We've heard that Lord Kṛṣṇa only have two hands. So why is it that here, four arms? The Brajendra Nandana Kṛṣṇa, the darling most object of Vrindavan, having two arm forms. It's like when the gopis, when they were looking for Kṛṣṇa in the middle of the rasa dance, he disappeared. And then again, looking here and there, they found this four-arm form of Lord Kṛṣṇa. Also, how about that four-arm form manifest on the appearance of Lord Kṛṣṇa? Is that Kṛṣṇa or Narayan? Huh? Kṛṣṇa! Kṛṣṇa can have unlimited arms, like Lord Nrsimhadev. Yes? He can have 8 arms, 4 arms, 2 arms. So the Lord can manifest himself accordingly to the need, and when the devotees wanted to reciprocate accordingly to how Kṛṣṇa would like to deal with them. So here, Lakshman, she's very special. Actually, all of the consorts or queens of Lord Kṛṣṇa in Dwarka, they're very, very special. They're all surrendered. They're all chaste. They only have one common prayer, to have Kṛṣṇa as their husband. This is their object of love, Lord Kṛṣṇa. So, do you have any experience that you wanted to fulfill within your heart or within your mind, that you want to achieve, and you will do anything and everything to have it? Well, think about it. You don't have to tell us. Because each and every one of us has a different relationship, unique relationship with Lord Kṛṣṇa. So these queens of Dwarka, their main objective is to have Kṛṣṇa as their only husband. Nobody else. And Kṛṣṇa reciprocates accordingly. He is equal to everyone. Chapter 9, text 29, is it? Or 28, Samoham sarva bhutesu name dvishya striya priya. That I am equal to everyone, and as they reciprocate, or as they relate to me accordingly, I reciprocate to them also accordingly. So here, in this episode of the Śrīmad Bhagavatam, the pastime of the Supreme Lord in Dwarka is being told. And these queens of Dwarka, they're all expansions of Lakshmi Devi. Lakshmi Devi also, she's an expansion of Radharani. So we may say and conclude also that there are also expansions of Srimati Radharani. Who else can be consorts? Who else can be queens? Who else can be wives of Lord Kṛṣṇa? Shakti and Shaktiman, the energy and the energetic. So all of them have a very, very special relationship with Lord Kṛṣṇa. And here we've heard from the verse that he's having 4 arms. 2 arms to protect Lakshman, embraced, because somehow or other, this is one of the types of marriage in Vedic culture. There's what you called also Rakshasa. That happened to Queen Rukmini. She sent a letter. So all of them actually, they've heard from the sadhus, or when they're still young, about who is Lord Kṛṣṇa. They never met Lord Kṛṣṇa. They never. And this is the importance of hearing. That's why Srila Prabhupada has told us to always hear both day and in the evening Bhagavad Gita and Śrīmad Bhagavatam, so that one day we will have this attraction towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Queen Rukmini also, she've heard, just like an example given, she've heard from the sages about who is Lord Kṛṣṇa. And her brother, Rukmi wanted his sister to be married to Shishupal. But no way. She gave her heart wholeheartedly towards Lord Kṛṣṇa. And on the day of her marriage, she wrote a letter actually before that. And she sent to Lord Kṛṣṇa, how at a specific time I will be here worshipping demigod. It's all right to worship the demigod, for Kṛṣṇa to be their most lovable object. Katyayani also, right? Or especially here in India, the virgin girls, there's a certain time during the week they will worship Lord Shiva to be husband. Yeah? Because Lord Shiva is very, very exemplary. He's a perfect husband. So similarly, when Rukmini says, I will be here in a certain time, you please come and rescue me. I don't want to be the wife of this personality, Shishupal. And Kṛṣṇa fulfilled her desire. This is very important. Kṛṣṇa will give himself personally for those who have pure desire to have Kṛṣṇa. And Prabhupada says that when we have this kind of desire, Kṛṣṇa becomes the devotee's property. Of course, only Srimati Radharani can say, my Kṛṣṇa. Well, the whole world is always saying, my God. You've heard of that phrase? Oh my God. Oh my Kṛṣṇa. But do we have that pure desire really to have Kṛṣṇa belonging to me only? Only Srimati Radharani can have this. However, these queens, they're very, very special. I'm going to narrate to you the qualities that they have in order for them to be wives of Lord Kṛṣṇa, both spiritual and material. When we say material desire, or qualities, rather, that means externally we see. But most important actually is inside. External can be deceiving, but internal, Kṛṣṇa knows. We cannot hide anything from Kṛṣṇa. So foremost is that they have exclusive devotion towards Lord Kṛṣṇa. Ananya Bhakti. Oh yes, we have a devotee here. Yes, her name is Ananya Bhakti Dasi. Actually, all of us should be Ananya Bhakti Das or Dasi. Pure desire, exclusive devotion. They have no other desire except to serve Kṛṣṇa. That should be our desire. Not just Kṛṣṇa to be our order supplier. Usually this is the tendency in the material world. They pray to God, but then, no. They want material desires. So let me see again here. Yes, we mentioned Ananya Bhakti. Then chastity and purity. Their minds, their body, their thoughts, everything were all fully dedicated to Kṛṣṇa. So we can check ourselves also. Are we in the position of being chaste? That's the meaning of chastity. And this is the greatest quality of any wife towards a husband. Chastity. The woman's quality can be ascertained, especially when one is chaste. Pure. Purity and chastity. Another spiritual quality of these queens is that they are fully surrendered. Saranagati. Because they only accepted Kṛṣṇa as their only shelter. Saranagati was mentioned and described by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Accepting what is favorable and devotional life, rejecting everything which is unfavorable in spiritual life. Having also taking shelter ultimately of Lord Kṛṣṇa. Acknowledging Kṛṣṇa is my only ever well-wisher. He is my eternal friend. And therefore, he will not let me down. So the queens of Dwarka, they have this quality accepting Kṛṣṇa as their only shelter. And they're all very humble. Deep humility. They saw themselves unqualified. Rukmini Devi, she says, I'm not qualified, but I know one thing for sure, that if you choose it to be, then you will give me shelter under your lotus feet. A person who is qualified, he feels himself unqualified. A person who is unqualified, he thinks himself very qualified. So think about this. Are we really qualified to be in Vrindavan? Are we qualified to be here? This is the most sacred place. We should always think like this, that I'm so unqualified. I have no other quality except I just want to serve Kṛṣṇa, the spiritual master, the whole mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that will make us qualified. As soon as we think, oh yes, I deserve to be here, I'm qualified to be here, I am meant to be served and not to serve, then we may be in Vrindavan physically, but we are not in Vrindavan. No. Very, very, very far away. They all have also longing for his association. Viraha bhava. The queens, they were always eager to be with Lord Kṛṣṇa. So we should be also in the same mood. All the devotees of the Lord, whether in Dwarka or Vrindavan or Mathura, they all wanted to be with Kṛṣṇa. Constantly. Not 50%. All the time. And especially their service mood. Let me push this a little bit. The service mood. They all wanted to serve Kṛṣṇa. These queens of Vrindavan, they always wanted to serve Kṛṣṇa in different ways. By how? By cooking, dressing, massaging, etc. This is from the 90th chapter of 10th canto, which is like the summary of Lord Kṛṣṇa's glories. Actually, the whole 10th canto is finished in 89th, just like the Bhagavad Gita is finished in 17th chapter. And the 18th chapter is the summary. So, ultimately, the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam is finished in 89 chapters. So now, let us see their qualities, which seemingly it is material, because it's not really material, because their beauty especially are exceptional. No one can be compared with their beauty. Their beauty is not just external, again, it's more of internal. They're all cultured and they're very intelligent. They're all very skillful in arts, music, and household duties. These are the qualities of perfect wife. And they all belong to noble lineage. How about those 16,100 princes that were rescued by Lord Kṛṣṇa? They're all princes. So Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, text text 11 of the same chapter. The queens of Kṛṣṇa were not ordinary women. They were all expansions of Lakshmi Devi, fully qualified to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Let us see here a different, yes, let me see this one. Different queens, we're going to mention now. Rukmini, her special quality or qualities in mood, she's shy, chaste, gentle, utterly devoted, and submissive. How Kṛṣṇa reciprocated? He rescued her from the Swayambhar, treated her as chief queen, personally conversed, played games, and lovingly honored her service. Satyabhama, her special qualities in mood: bold, proud, assertive, playful, jealous out of love. And how Kṛṣṇa reciprocates? With playful quarrels and pampered her. Sometimes allowed her to display loving pride. Jambavati. Who is Jambavati? Daughter of Jambavan, right? Jambavan and Kṛṣṇa, they were fighting for some time. And as a gift to Lord Kṛṣṇa, he gave Jambavati. She's very simple, gentle, devoted, and respectful. And Kṛṣṇa, respecting her father, he showed her special attention. Actually, Kṛṣṇa gives special attention to everyone. As Paramatma, even in the material world, Kṛṣṇa never leaves us. Kṛṣṇa goes with the jiva to every species of life that the jiva takes. How can? Who is that personality who will never leave us in any ways at all, in times of troubles and triumphs, in times of joy and sorrow? Kṛṣṇa will always be there and trying to remind us that we should give up the attachment to sense enjoyment. Another one, Kalindi. Who is Kalindi? Yamuna. She is very austere. She is tapasvini. But she is determined to have Kṛṣṇa as her husband. And Kṛṣṇa found her on Yamuna banks. And so he fulfilled her austerity, married her, and stayed at her hermitage. Mitrabinda loved Kṛṣṇa from childhood. She was also abducted by Kṛṣṇa in Swayambhar. See, this Lakshman story is very, very special also because remember choosing Draupadi as the wife? Arjuna, what did he do? He shot the fish, right? Just looking down, and it's partially covered. It's very difficult, but Arjuna did it. Now here in this Swayambhar, or the choosing of the husband for Lakshman, her father, the king of Madra, wanted it that this is going to be very, very difficult. There is a bow that needs to be stringed, and you need 5 arrows to shoot to the fish also, which is like partially covered, but you also have to look because it's extremely difficult. Even Arjuna was not able to do it. He was not able to do it. 5 arrows, what others tried to do, they tried to tie it up. They cannot tie it up. Some, they tied up, but then it sprang back and then they all fell over. But Lord Kṛṣṇa very easily, and he used 5 arrows all at once, not just one by one. He used 5 arrows to aim. And Lord Kṛṣṇa didn't even look, because you have to look up and you have to look. In Arjuna's case, you only have to look on the reflection of the water. But you have to look also. But Kṛṣṇa didn't look, of course. He did it very, very easily. So Kṛṣṇa granted her the same personal attention as others. Again, this attention, I would like to get more into this. Because Kṛṣṇa ultimately reciprocates to everyone accordingly. Yeah, it says in Bhagavad Gita, I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all, but whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. So, Kṛṣṇa reciprocates according to the mood of love of the devotee. In technical world, it's called bhava. Kṛṣṇa reciprocates according to the surrender and to the need for spiritual advancement. That means the more we want to advance in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, then the more Kṛṣṇa will make himself available. Prabhupada says, if a devotee comes with the mood of a friend, Kṛṣṇa reciprocates. As a friend, Sakhya. If one comes as a parent, Vatsalya, Kṛṣṇa becomes the child. How about Putana? Putana also wanted to feed Kṛṣṇa milk, but in the intention also to kill him. But Kṛṣṇa sees the good side also, not just the bad side. And therefore, Putana became like a nurse in the spiritual world. If one comes as a servant, Dasya, Kṛṣṇa becomes the perfect master. If one comes as a lover, Madhurya, Kṛṣṇa becomes the perfect beloved. So there are 2 parts of this becoming a lover. One is in Goloka Vrindavan and one is in Dwarka. The mood is different. Sweetness in Goloka Vrindavan, and in Dwarka is Aishwarya, mode of awe and reverence. A little bit mixed also in Mathura. So Kṛṣṇa expanded himself unlimited, in unlimited forms to please everyone. Again, in the Rasa Lila, he expanded himself in as many gopis, and everyone is thinking Kṛṣṇa is only with me. The same thing in Dwarka. In Dwarka also, the 16,108 wives, they're also thinking that Kṛṣṇa is only with me. Just imagine if Kṛṣṇa did not expand himself in 16,108 for these different wives. How many years you have to wait before Kṛṣṇa visits you? Who's good in math now? 16,108 divided by 365. It's like almost 30 years. Yeah? I mean, you'll be dying already of frustration or separation before Kṛṣṇa will visit you. Yes. His reciprocation is based on love, not by numbers. Prabhupada says, don't think that because Kṛṣṇa has unlimited devotees, his attention is divided. He's not like us. He is fully with each devotee according to their surrender. Even if millions are praying, he hears each one completely. How about us? We have a certain number of personalities within our circle of influence. Yes? So we can only reciprocate to them. We cannot go beyond that. Sometimes we have relatives, we haven't, seen them or called them or any saying hello or Hare Krishna. But Kṛṣṇa, He's always reciprocating to everyone. Yes. Prabhupada says, even if millions are praying, he hears each one completely. This is possible because he is Ananta, unlimited. And his energy is Achintya Shakti, inconceivable potency. And because he's always ever fresh, Nava Yobana, Prabhupada says that, yes, that's why Kṛṣṇa never forgets, because he is always an eternally a young boy, 16-year-old boy. Unlike us, our body changing every moment. We put the keys for our room somewhere, and then the next moment, I'm looking, where is it? I cannot figure out to whom I gave or where I put it. But Kṛṣṇa remembers past, present, and future. So, here's another one here. Just like we want to offer Kṛṣṇa a gift as a token of our gratitude, as a token of our love, and the service that we render towards Lord Kṛṣṇa, that is also considered to be a gift. Srila Prabhupada says, when you come to the mandir, don't go empty-handed. When you see the spiritual master or an advanced devotee, don't go empty-handed. At least say some sweet words if you don't have anything. So a gift from Kṛṣṇa also. Kṛṣṇa has gift. And it is not material or temporary. It is something that connects us back to Him. From the 10th canto, chapter 14, text 58. Samastrita ye pada palava plabhang mahat padang punya so murārer. Those who take shelter of the lotus feet of Murārer cross over the ocean of birth and death. So this is one of the gifts of Lord Kṛṣṇa. He gives Himself. He delivers us from forgetfulness and reconnects us with Him. Kṛṣṇa gives Himself. This is when we say that Kṛṣṇa gives Himself to His pure devotee, He gives His love and personal relationship. Again, Srila Prabhupada says, I repeat that again from the very beginning of this discussion. The greatest benediction Kṛṣṇa can give is that he becomes your property. This is from Prabhupada. Bhakti also is his gift to the soul. Even though it is within us, it needs to be reawakened. Right now it is sleeping. It needs to be reawakened. So bhakti is his gift to the soul. The holy name of the Lord also is his gift for all of us, especially in Kali Yuga. How we can be liberated and ultimately attain love of God. Kali Kali Nama Rupa Kṛṣṇa avatar. In the age of Kali, Kṛṣṇa appears in the form of his holy name by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Also, Lord Kṛṣṇa's gift to his devotee, pure devotee, is that he gives Kṛṣṇa himself, the spiritual master, and the pure devotees of the Lord. What's that? Brahmanda Brahmiti Kono Bhagyavan Jeev Guru Kṛṣṇa Prasate Bhai Bhakti Lata Beach. By the mercy of Kṛṣṇa, one gets a guru, and by the mercy of Guru, one gets Kṛṣṇa. Not everyone can get Guru. Not everyone can get Kṛṣṇa, not until they give themselves first to Kṛṣṇa. And the pure devotees of the Lord, this is irreplaceable gift. Eternal life with Lord Kṛṣṇa. This is one of his gifts also. The gift of Goloka. Chakbadi ham punar janma naiti mamitis Arjuna. Usat janma karma chame devyam evam yoviti tatvata. Yes. By understanding his birth, his divine appearance, his abilities, then we'll be able to get out of this material world and one will not take birth again. So, this is how we become purified. This is how we learn so many lessons from the Srimad Bhagavatam. By hearing these narrations, the queens, the gopis, the sakas, the sakis, the father of Lord Kṛṣṇa, the mother of Lord Kṛṣṇa, somehow or other, one day will also become attracted to Lord Kṛṣṇa to be our only shelter. And Kṛṣṇa, he feel obliged. He never ever forget any type or any amount of service rendered unto him without any motivation. Now this is the word now that we have to always remember. Ahaituki apratihata yayatma suprasidati. That is a very high level. Nothing for me. Offer everything to Kṛṣṇa. It doesn't matter if Kṛṣṇa will reciprocate to me or not. I don't care. That is high level of bhakti, ananya bhakti. So that is our goal, and fortunate we are that somehow in this land of Lord Kṛṣṇa, we are given the opportunity to serve. But it has to be done without any motivation. Then we will get 100% reciprocation from Kṛṣṇa. One may say, oh, how come Kṛṣṇa is not giving me what I'm asking? How come I need 100% protection? But how can we get 100% protection if I'm only surrender 10% or 20%? How is that possible? It is not possible. So, Kṛṣṇa's personal affection is that He will become ours and we become His. That's why this is where the statement says that Kṛṣṇa resides within the heart of His devotees and His devotees reside within His heart. How can we become part of Kṛṣṇa? How can we be within the heart of Lord Kṛṣṇa? It cannot be done unless we purify ourselves. So everything that we do, we're very thankful to Srila Prabhupada, the previous acharyas, our spiritual master, for giving us this opportunity to rekindle our original loving relationship with the Supreme Lord. How many billions of people in the world right now? Almost 8? Is it? Yeah? How many are devotees of Lord Kṛṣṇa? Sudurlava. Very rare. So we should take advantage of this. For those of us who stay in Vrindavan, or even those who are visiting in Vrindavan, make the best of our being here. This is very rare. I traveled like just recently, and how many knows Kṛṣṇa? Hare Kṛṣṇa. They're all suffering everywhere I go. It doesn't matter. And it is not our business to do some sightseeing or something, but everything is the same. But when I came to Vrindavan, I cannot understand what kind of pious activities I must have performed. I don't think I did anything in the past to be here. Can you think of anything why you're here? Huh? Mercy of Guru Maharaj, mercy of Prabhupada, mercy of the devotees. So please continue on and make it this your last life. We don't know what's going to happen to us next life. But as long as we are engaged in some kind of service, as soon as I came, everyone is asking me, Maharaj, I want some service. I'm not happy with my service right now. I'm not happy with my condition. At least 3 or 4 devotees told me this. So now, whatever you are, wherever you are, whatever service you're doing, do it perfectly. Somehow or other, Srimati Radharani offered you this service to do. She is the Queen of Vrindavan. We are here because of her presence, giving us the opportunity to serve. So whatever service you're doing right now, if you're not so happy, Kṛṣṇa will give you a different one. But make the best of what you have right now. Don't be ambitious. Don't be ambitious. We should be ambitious for Kṛṣṇa, but for ourselves we should not be. And whatever is being offered to us to do for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we should be happily, with full of gratitude to do it. And if we are very sincere, like Lakshman, then Kṛṣṇa will give himself to us. Hare Kṛṣṇa. Any question? No, this is for me. What I said is for me. But I hope you understand also what I'm trying to say here. Because this is very important. We become familiar in Vrindavan. Yes, Nishinga.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, so you have explained nicely and you have put very important subject matter practically certainly in the Vrindavan. So I am asking this question for my clarification. If I make some mistake with yoga, Hare Krishna. So we are hearing Bhagavad Gita every day. From Bhagavad Gita also, we have seen Kaliya's first time, his previous life. He was a center. He went to forest for performing devotional activities. And subsequently, a person came to his ashram. He became very angry. He removed him from his ashram. Then that 70 persons tell him that your nature is like a bee, like a snake. Then he appeared as a Kaliya servant. We also have seen the Bhumashwar demon. He also was a king. He also went to mountain to perform his austerity. Then again, the person came to his ashram. He did not offer him respect. Friendly person. So again he told him, you are like envy people, you should become a demon. He became a demon.
Yes.
So we came in Vrindavan, we are hearing Bhagavatam Gita for purifying our existence, for Vaishnava learning how to behave with Vaishnavas and how to reciprocate with each other with loving affection. If we ignoring them, neglect them, insulting them, stop from service, in this situation, what should this devotee do? Because we came with the one for serving the Lord and keep loving affection with devotee, cooperate with devotee, positively, friendly, but this devotee not getting that such reciprocation. In this situation, what should he do? But he want to serve the Lord with devotee's association. Kindly, please correct me.
Be tolerant.
How long?
Till the end of your life.
How long?
Or birth after birth after birth.
So we are here to...
As I said,
Yes.
the Lord reciprocates to everyone. The Lord fulfills your pure desire. That is the main thing here. If one has a pure desire, eventually Kṛṣṇa will give himself to you. Okay? So that means, I'm not saying something is wrong with you. There's something is wrong. Something is not working. But you just wait. All of these queens, they're all waited for Lord Kṛṣṇa. Isn't it? They're all in difficult situation. If we're put into that situation, we're probably going to be thinking, I want to end up my life. But that is not the solution. The solution is just wait and see. Kṛṣṇa will give himself to you.
But there is some limitation.
Yeah, you have to be tolerant, you have to be, what's that? Utsahan nisayat daryat tat karma pravartanahat. We should be always keep enthusiastic, keep going on. Was that the dogs may bark, but the caravan goes on? Kṛṣṇa tests his devotee to a certain degree that once you pass that test, everything will be so smooth, everything will be so harmonious, everything will be in prosperity. Look at Prabhupada. I mean, we have to give Prabhupada the example. He's the best example. How much hardships he had. Alone going to America, New York. This is his humility. But he knows Kṛṣṇa and his spiritual master is always with him. So please, continue on, continue on, continue on. And if there is anything that we can do to improve ourselves, we should be always open to do it. Yes.
Yes, Maharaj, always ready to do it, just but some is coming, is coming.
Huh? I can talk to you more later. Is that okay?
We came here for purification.
Yes, that's true.
And cooperate with each other.
That's true.
We need cooperation. Love
That's
cooperation.
true.
Friendly cooperation.
That's true.
This thing not getting.
Huh?
This thing not getting.
You think you are not getting. You being here is already, you are getting.
Yes, we are here with some endless people, jealous people.
Don't, Hare Krishna, don't.
Hearing Bhagavatam for purifying.
No, this will come and go, but you will always be who you are. If you become pure yourselves, nothing will bother you at all. Nothing can bother you. Nothing can destroy you.
By the Master of Guru and Krishna, we are here to start Bhakti numbers.
Yes, so continue on. Okay? Srila Prabhupada ke Nitai Gaur Sitana Pramanande. Hari Hari. Om Tat Sat. Sarvabhauma Prabhu, welcome. Hare Krishna.